Hi, my name is Patrick, and this video is regarding 10 mistakes to avoid while filling CAT form. So now the CAT notification is out, you will be filling up the CAT form. So let's avoid the mistakes. Let's look at what are the common mistakes that students do and let's try to avoid them. It's better to fill up the CAT form in one go properly, etc. I've known students who have made mistakes in CAT form and ended up filling up the form again. This is a waste of money and time, etc. So let's try to look at and be aware about the mistakes that people normally commit. That's one way to avoid it. So we do run classes for CAT and the other entrance exams. So yeah, notifications out. We already have a detailed video. You can go to the video just to understand the whole notification. What are the important pointers with regards to the notification? Coming to mistakes. First, ensure that your personal details are proper. It should be based on a 10 standard certificate. Remember. So look at the 10 standard certificate and accordingly fill your name, date of birth, address, email ID. So ensure that all the information is proper. Double check it. Ensure that it is there in proper order, and then go ahead. The name, surname, how it is mentioned, etc. It has to be as per 10 standard certificate. Preferably have the certificate in front of you when you're filling the form, so that you avoid making mistakes and ensure that you go to it again before you submit it and go to the next page. Second is photograph and signature. Luckily, they will provide an edit video for the photograph and signature later. By chance, there's some mistakes in the photograph, but still be careful. Ensure that you upload the photograph and signature as per specified guidelines. They have clearly mentioned the guidelines. Go to the guidelines. And the common mistake that people do is they submit a low resolution images. Not good. Ensure that the resolution is good enough. Background should be proper. They have mentioned very clearly the plain background, what it should be had, the file formats. Look at these three things: resolution, background, and incorrect files. I've seen a lot of time when when they have the photograph coming up in the final page, the photograph is not proper and it ends up, refilling the form or any other problems as such. Try to avoid it. Be very careful with the photograph and signature. Wrong category. Ensure that the category is pro, because you can't change. Some things you cannot change. Some things you can change maybe later when they give you edit window. But category you cannot change. I've seen this as again one more common where people have filled the wrong category and they have to fill it all over again, one more form, waste money again, just to ensure that they come under proper category. Avoid making mistakes out here. If you have the category, ensure that you have a proper documents in place. Okay, check the documents on the website, what is required. Also ensure that you reach out to your, either seniors or any mentors to find out what documents are required and how to be submitted. So to ensure that you have those documents in place properly. Fifth, incorrect education qualification. Specifically conversion of marks. That's very important. You need to put all the subject marks, because I've known people who's, they recalculate it. There are different IIMs which are different conditions. Some IIMs may actually recalculate and then revise your call later if you have put incorrect. Some may actually reject it also. So I've known people whose marks were entered incorrect, then they had to recorrect the marks because they check the marks when you go for the interview, whether it is as per their specification, to ensure that you enter your marks properly as per whatever specifications are there. By putting up higher marks or higher conversion rate doesn't help you to get more marks. They'll anyway cross check and verify it, whatever it is. So ensure that you put the data properly, find out a conversion rate from your university, from your seniors, and then fill it up. 6 options to fill. Ensure you choose wisely, because once you fill, they will allow you to edit. But check the 6 cities are close to you and it's accessible to you. And where will you be during that point of time? So ensure that it's convenient to travel to that place so that you can go to the required test center. Because having a test center which is not accessible also becomes a problem. But we'll touch upon that later. But right now, 6 options. Think of the 6 options that are available on the CAT form and accordingly fill it up. Payment errors. Sometimes you make the payment doesn't go, they don't accept the form. Ensure the payment is done properly. You have all the transaction details which are there. And before you start finalizing the form, ensure the transaction is successful, whatever payment you have done. Ignoring important instructions. They have come up with a video, registration video. So go to the video. Ensure that you don't make any mistakes on the instructions given to you. So misinterpreting instructions could disqualify you completely. So ensure that you read the instruction properly. Okay. So go to the registration guide that is mentioned on their website. Missing the deadline. A lot of people procrastinate and suddenly they realize the date is gone and I am not filled. I'm not saying fill first, fill in the second week or so, maybe after a week goes off, when all the mistakes, when all people learn about anything. I don't think there should be a major problem because CAT has been there for a long time and form looks similar to the previous years. So you can go ahead and fill the form early. I don't see a problem in that. So don't procrastinate in filling the form. Don't keep it for the end. Fill it up as and when you get the time. It should not happen that you have not filled the form and you've forgotten to fill the form and then you don't give the exam. And keep a copy of all filled application, the payment receipt, all the whatever documents required. Ensure to keep a proper copy of it. Tomorrow, if there are anything, any disputes, any mail that you have to send them, you need to have all these documents in place so that you can accordingly communicate them if there is any problem with regards to your form. Right? I hope this helped with regards to your 10 mistakes. We will have more such videos that will help you with regards to your form filling, preparation, etc. Interested? Do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.